Hi, I'm Lottie. I'm an author from Finland and my next book will be set in Finnish Lapland. So join me on my journey all across Lapland doing research for my new book. I'm now walking to breakfast. My mum's coming a bit later. The weather is gorgeous again and Inari is so small that you can actually walk anywhere you want. Everything is really close by. Oh, I also went for a morning dip this morning. I went into the lake. I don't even want to know how cold it was, but I was really warm from sleeping, and especially because I went to the sauna last night. The hut was really, really warm. So yeah, I went for a morning swim. Call me crazy. I loved it. The weather is so beautiful. Our cabin is part of the Visit Inari Hotel, so we can have breakfast here every morning. I cannot believe this view. There really were reindeer everywhere and they made me so happy each time I saw them. We had booked a ferry ride for Sunday and the weather was glorious. I was most excited to see Ukko Island, which is an ancient Sámi sacrificial site, one of the most notable and treasured ancient sites in Finland. It was dedicated to Ukko, the god of thunder, and in the olden days, Sámi people made offerings on the island. I just love folklore. And then my mum and I had to try reindeer meat because it's the most popular local dish. Very sustainable too because it's made from local reindeer. And to end the day on a high note, quite literally, we drove up onto a fell. The vegetation is so interesting. The fells are nearly bare because nothing grows so high up and the winds are really strong and the winters are really cold. So that was fun to see. Finally, we got some canned soup and watched a nature documentary and went to sleep early to get ready for our final day in Lapland. So sad. Good morning. We're about to leave our beautiful Visit Inari accommodation, so let me show you our cabin before we go. It's a little bit messy now, but you can see that it was very, very comfortable and so spacious. We even had our own sauna. And the windows are huge for northern light watching. Next up, the Siida Museum. Siida is the National Museum of the Indigenous Sámi people. I wanted to learn as much as possible about Sámi traditions, their seasonal lifestyles, reindeer herding, and their connection to the land for my book. Here are a few facts that I learned. The Sámi homeland, called Sápmi, stretches across northern Norway, Sweden, Finland, and parts of Russia. And there isn't just one Sámi language. There's actually 10 different Sámi languages, 3 of which are spoken in Finland. The traditional Sámi clothing is called gakti, and the colours and patterns can show where somebody is from, their marital status, and much more. Our guide, Taija, was so helpful and so knowledgeable. We were meant to do a 1-hour tour, but the tour ended up taking 3 hours because we had so many questions and she had so many stories to share. There was also an outdoor museum with traditional Sámi housing, but then again, the Sámi used to be nomads, especially the reindeer herders. They moved with the seasons because they followed their reindeer between winter and summer, and they lived in tents called laavu during these migrations. This is a laavu, just without the cloth around it. Oh, here you go. This is what they used to live in, and some actually still do during calving season in May. And this is where they hid their food, so wolves couldn't get to it. Speaking of food, time for lunch. This is white fish from the Inari lake. We decided to finish our trip by driving all the way up north to the Norwegian border and climb a fell there. So what you see beyond the river, that is Norway. And sadly, this is the end of our Lapland trip. But if you purchase my book when it's out next year, you will hopefully be able to recognize some of the things I saw and learned on this trip. Bye!